Yes, people, and welcome to the Chilling Wargamers, the #1 Wargaming flu-infested channel on YouTube. And today we are here for 1 hour of non-stop wargaming from start all the way to the finish. Non-stop coughs, sneezes and snivels. Obviously, lots of action and deliciousness. Today we are sponsored by Beecham's Flu and Tablets. We're sponsored by Broken Toad, as always, and today we have Mr. Elstonation, another flu-infested member. He is also muted. That's out. The flu has got into his mic.
Ah, balls. I am doing my best impersonation of Baby Yoda today, so, but I won't be talking much. I will just be pointing my hand with 3 fingers and waving and making things move with my mind and the Force. And yes, I apologize to everyone. I have been hit with man flu, but I'm here and I'm gonna do my best to stay alive.
Do his best to stay alive, everyone. Do you see that? That is dedication.
Baby Yoda.
And today, we have a special guest on. And this guest, we actually couldn't afford to get their face on stream. No matter how many sponsors we had, Beecham's, Perplex, Broken Toad, we couldn't afford this picture to get it on. We signed so many contracts, it just wasn't happening. So today, but we have got the delicious Mr. Elvis from MANTIC Games.
Hello, everybody. I'm a disembodied voice today.
Also, Elvis is full of flu, so we kind of all fit in.
Yeah. It's you're part of the club. It's all going to be a wonderful germ-infested show.
Non-stop germs.
I don't think it's disappeared in about 3 weeks. So
Yeah. I've dodged it for like all of Christmas. I saw it happening at Christmas. I had a cough, and I thought, okay, that's the worst I'm getting. I'm getting off this lightly. So everyone else, bedridden, everything like that. And today, I was wrong. Oh, it was so wrong. It just came back, hit me with a vengeance. So yeah. Yes.
So other than flu-infested times, how is Mr. Elvis today?
yeah, I'm not too bad. It's exciting times, new year, new things going on.
Ooh.
I've been very, very busy transforming the game hall into a shop at the moment.
Ooh.
I've seen that on the Facebooks. That is looking extra delicious.
Thank you. It's a lot of hard work, but it should be pretty cool.
So while we're on the game shop, could you tell us a little bit about times that you're open, what's in there, what can you do while you're there?
So we are open Monday 10 till 4. We're closed Tuesday, Wednesday 10 till 4, Thursday 10 till 4. Friday we're open 2 until 10.
Ooh.
Late night gaming.
Yes, late night gaming on a Friday.
Nice.
So, and then we're open 10 till 6 on a Saturday, and then close Sunday. So we have the shop there, so you can basically pretty much buy anything that is on the web.
Nice.
And you can also get hobby stuff. We have Army Painter available in the shop now as well.
Cool.
And then you can come down and you can bring your own stuff and play games. We have a new scenery cupboard full of nice terrain that people can game on and gaming boards. And then we also have open copies of our board games and stuff for people to sit down and play as well.
Nice. That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's something even GW don't do, because they don't see copies of Blackstone Fortress out or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is I've always wanted it to be a place where even we have some armies and some Dead Zone factions and stuff for people to play. That are store copies or store armies, so people can just come down and learn the game, play games and stuff. It's all about just getting people down and interacting with people, growing the hobby and stuff.
How do you start off looking at making a shop front? I have no concept of okay, we got this space. How the hell am I going to turn it into a shop?
The bare bones of it was already kind of there. I mean, it was in a little tiny cupboard,
Right.
but a couple of the guys suggested bringing it out into the gaming hall, and we kind of at one point we got to beginning of last year, where there was several of us manning the shop, going to shows and stuff like that. So it was the case of we split it amongst ourselves, and then we can decide what we want to do. And I was on board with bringing it out into the shop because in that small space with a lot of people, I get extremely claustrophobic. So
Yeah.
I was like, I do not want to be in a small room full of people. So
Fair.
yeah, I mean, bringing it out into the gaming hall just made sense. Opens everything up, and
I remember when I've been to MANTIC Open days, like you walk in and you turn left. Elson, you've been? It's
Yeah,
at the HQ, and it was on the
Yeah.
right hand side. That
Yeah,
little hall,
Yep.
that literally little
Yeah.
cupboard.
Cupboard room.
yeah,
thing.
yeah. That was where it was up until the beginning of the last year.
That's so much better than
Yeah, and it was just trying to open it up. So we tweaked things a little bit. It originally started off just being like what it is at a show.
Yeah.
So there would be like a display pod there, and then my fold-away shelves and things like that.
Yeah.
Which was good. But it did involve, whenever we had to go to a show, pulling it all down, taking it to a show, then bringing it back, putting it all back up again. And I'm far too old and lazy to be doing that. So we got permanent shelves now, so that shelves for shows are just packed away in a cupboard, and we just take them along to shows and then throw them back in the cupboard afterwards.
Nice.
And the store kind of doesn't get touched unless we're sort of taking stock along with us.
Nice.
Can you buy exclusive miniatures from the store as well? Then the ones that you take to conventions like
Yes.
Blaine and stuff.
Yes, so you.
Oh, delicious.
Yes. So currently, I have all 3 Walking Dead show specials in the store. I have Blaine, Undead Blaine, and Nimue.
Cool.
So yeah.
Did Ronnie get involved at any point and be like, right, okay, I want a big T-Rex made out of spruce in the corner? It'd be like, yeah, that's gonna happen.
I didn't realize you were in that meeting.
Yeah.
Not so much. We're like, you guys need to come down and see the place, what it's like currently. So you're always welcome to come down. We can do videos or what have you, but we could just show you how actually small we are in comparison to what we're kind of putting out. There's not a lot of us. You're kind of looking at about 25 members of staff.
Wow.
There is one person that packs web orders. There's one person that does build. So we're quite a small team. So trying to get people to get spare time to be able to do stuff is quite difficult. So trying to get Ronnie in and being like, I want to do this. He will be like, yeah, well, you can do it at some other point, and then 6 months later you'll still be waiting on it. So
Right.
I have a tendency to just go and do it, and then Ronnie just goes, looks great.
Cool. Yeah. Freedom
That's
in
awesome.
your job. Yeah, freedom in your job sounds amazing, to be fair. It's like, yeah, do it later. And you're like, I'm going to do it now. And then if he's happy with it, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
really?
I mean, it was kind of like, I want to do this. And, there was a few of us that agreed on what we wanted to do, and a couple of the guys helped out and stuff. And then Ronnie was like, yeah, it's a great idea. You should get a fridge. We've already got a fridge. Cool. You should get a TV put up. Already got a TV put up on the wall. He's just like, okay, great work.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to pop down. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
See how the guys, see how it works.
Yeah,
Get straight into the deepest cupboards of yours.
Oh, you can come into all of my deep cupboards.
Excellent. That sounds like one of the best things I've heard all week. So I'll be going to MANTIC HQ to search deep, dive in dark Elvis's cupboards.
We'll see what weird and wonderful things we can dig up. But yeah, I mean, you can come along and have a tour around the place, which is the other thing that we are doing with the shop being open as well, is people can actually book tours.
Cool.
So they can actually come in and see Ricky, our master mold maker for resin, and see him how he actually makes the molds and cuts them and prepares them for when we're casting.
That's
and
cool.
then they can go into the resin room and see Kirsten, see her actually like pouring the resin and putting them in the vacuum chamber and things like that.
Cool.
And then also metal casting as well.
Spud, we have to invade Mantic at some point.
Literally
It's-
just invade. Just turn
Yes.
up one day.
It's like,
They don't know
"Ah!"
we're coming. Just turn up.
It's a really, really great like thing. There's not a lot of other places that you get to do that on.
No.
There are other places that you can go and visit, and it's like, yeah, that's great, but you don't get to see any of the internal workings or things like that.
That's awesome.
So just people's like understanding of resin, they come in and like stand around and talk to Ricky and stuff, and they're like, I had no clue how much work actually goes into resin production. So yeah, it's fascinating stuff.
Nice.
That's sick.
Yeah, we have to do that, Spud. Like, because it's kind of like Nottingham's like south for you, and Nottingham's north for me. So we can just like meet in the middle, and we could.
Yeah, we can do that and then just stay over a night and just stay over in Mantic HQ for a night. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great. We roll out some sleeping bags, we tell ghost stories. It'd be amazing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to point this out as well because I'm generally concerned a little bit. Spud, what the hell are you balancing the tea on? Your tea?
So these are Chinese tubs
Yeah.
full of Luke APS products.
Every time you've put it down, I've seen it wobble, and I'm just going to dreading seeing that giant Pyrex thing just tip all over you.
So my tea is full of my Perspex jug with 2 Yorkshire tea bags with soya milk. And then for size comparison, I've got a quick, easy fix Mantic Dwarf that took me around 10 seconds to do for size comparison. So that's that there, just so people can see how much tea I drink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's making my OCD like go crazy as you put that thing down. It just wobbles a little bit each time you do it, and I'm like, oh, yeah. See, like that.
That's not going anywhere, mate. Seriously. It's so heavy that it's crushing the boxes. So, should we
Like
get in
a
some
rock.
community questions?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see who's in the chat. That'd probably be nice.
Yeah, say hello to
Then
some-
we've got like 20 odd people watching. So we have today Mr. Debunker / AMEU and his wife, Mr. Rickon Smith. We have Jamjar34, Mr. Bazooka J Rambo, Dicey Guy, Alex Barkley, Brambleton, Kirsten Tiger.
Hey, Kirsten. That's our
uh,
caster from Mantic.
Hey, Kirsten.
Yes.
Cool.
Mr. Graham Rigg, old school. Lee Fellows, Luke's younger brother, famous for being naked on one of his videos.
Yeah.
The Hobby Corner. It's just non-stop. So there's so many Golfishers Justice. I don't want to miss anybody. Wow, it's well flying. Norm Scare Legend. We have Ryder. Oh, cheese and bread. There's just so many. Don't forget to hit that smasheroo or smasheroo down, whichever. We don't really care.
No thumbs down. No thumbs downs.
We actually have a thumbs up, thumbs down policy here. We actually don't care.
Yeah.
Either way is attention. We've gone to this stage where it's like up or down, we don't really mind. Because either way, if we have a lot of thumbs down, YouTube will pay attention. If we have a lot of thumbs up, YouTube will pay attention. So
Yes.
fair
we
enough.
once did a video and we had 16 likes during the live stream. So we told everyone to change it, so we had 16 dislikes, but we
Yeah.
knew that it was us that did it.
yeah,
So,
and then we got loads of comments afterwards going, "Why is everyone disliking it? We don't understand." And you're like, follow the video to the end.
so Mrs. Debunker is all the way in Poland, okay, visiting a family, and she's made it into the show tonight.
Oh,
That is dedication to the cause.
That's yeah. I'm glad I'm pulling off my baby Yoda impression today. It's yeah. You see, I like if I have my headphones off, I actually do look a little bit like baby Yoda because my ears stick out at right angles to my head, and they're kind of like little triangles. So if I just painted myself green and coloured my eyes in
I was
complete
going to say
black-
you're already looking a little bit green anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not that far off baby Yoda today. Yeah. I should go for casting next time they do season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Easy.
Yeah.
Also, I know it's totally off subject. Me and Lucy were watching Practical Jokers. I don't know if anyone's seen it before.
Nope.
Oh, never mind then.
That's that one done.
You look like one of the cast members. Oh, look, because you've got the same hair, and it's anyway. On to the community because it's non-stop wargaming today.
I'm gonna do one more thing as well, which I'm gonna bring to light here.
You look like you just gave birth.
Yeah, I know. Blah.
Do you know that scene from Ace Ventura when he's coming out of the back of the rhino?
It's an interesting thing I'm going to bring to light here. I'm catching up with Spud on the beard front to the point where I think I might be overtaking him soon. The thing is,
I actually had a bit of a trim tonight.
Oh, okay, so that's why I'm winning
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep trimming it. I want it to grow along. Anyway, non-stop wargaming. That's what we're doing now.
I'm going to reverse birth, give myself.
So, Mr. Elvis, I hope you're ready to be interrogated.
Sure.
Excellent. So, where should we start? Okay.
Beginning?
Yeah, at the very, very beginning. Hello. So, what is happening with Warpath? What is the future, or is anything coming up, or is it just on a hold for now?
It's not really forgotten or anything. It's just we've been working on Kings of War, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not forgotten. We kind of because as I was saying earlier, we're a really small team. Like we have one photographer, one graphic designer. So we have to spread everything out and plan for everything and schedule everything in. And it's just at the moment it's Kings of War, Vanguard, and then we will start sort of going back towards other stuff. But yeah, we haven't forgotten about Warpath.
It's a kind of like a side question of that. How long do you guys have planned in advance usually? Is it like a year kind of like releases scheduled in?
I would tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Okay. Baby Yoda fight.
So, I mean, so you've kind of got like 6 months that's like definite, this is where we are.
Right.
Then you've got another 6 months with this is what's going to happen. It could change.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've kind of got what we'd like to do after that.
Fair enough.
Kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I think our like planning side of stuff is got a lot better these days, and we know kind of what we want to do for the next year. It's just things kind of can jump forward a month or jump back a month depending on road bumps along the way.
I guess that's kind of cool for a company in an essence that you can be kind of flexible. If you've got like a six month kind of like that's 6 months and then this is what we're going to do after that. If something happens majorly, you can kind of react to that and change path kind of quick-ish.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like what we had to do the previous year because of shipping Hellboy, then straight into Kings of War. It kind of, you had to bounce a couple of things around to be like, okay, this has to get pushed to this month, this has to get pushed forward a little bit. So it's just kind of flying by the seat of our pants sometimes. But...
Sure. To be fair, that's I work in a company, and that's a smallish company, and that happens more than you would like sometimes. But
yeah, I mean,
it makes the job exciting, though.
it does. It keeps us on our toes. But to be honest, we seem to be pretty good at fixing any road bumps that should come up along the road.
That's cool. Nice.
So the next question: is there going to be any new teams or updates for Dreadball?
Well, there's 30 teams already.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, adding more teams is probably not something that will happen. If anything, we want to kind of revisit the older teams, and then bring them into line with the second edition.
Cool.
So adding in like team captains and expanding the team number from 8 to sort of 14-ish for what the other teams are.
If someone had a really good idea for a team, would you consider it?
Depends who it is.
Me and Aston.
I mean, yeah.
You
Oh,
put
there we
them on
go. Yeah, there we go. Me and
You're
Aston are getting a new Dread Bull team. We had it live. And there's 23 people watching, so boo.
The Spud is trying to put you on the ropes a little bit. So if anyone is watching this, legal disclaimer or whatever, like whatever is said is just an opinion. It's not actually set in stone, and there's no legal.
And for the record, I have no authority of anything.
Yeah,
There we go.
like, as if no one's ever noticed that we're not sponsored by Beecham's and Cheap Pop from Aldi.
Yeah.
We're not generally sponsored by them. I'm sorry if we've just broken all that. Oh, look, we've gone to 3 viewers.
Oh no, they all just left.
They were like, what? These are big guys.
That was all the Dreadball viewers just left now.
Yeah.
But no, on that note, I don't think there's any plans to add any more teams in. But we all really love Dreadball. Dreadball is one of my favorite games we actually sell. So
Cool. That is, to be fair, 30 teams is a lot to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to do any more.
Yeah.
Maybe the occasional random player or something like that that we add in or something, but it won't be anything official, like official release new model or anything like that.
Okay. So right now, I'm gonna throw something out here. So this is more a personal opinion, and hopefully, if we get a good idea out of it, we can throw it at Ronnie's way and see what happens. But nothing is official, and we have no authority, so everyone chill. If we had if you got to revisit one team, and would you go for brand new sculpts and obviously a complete redo?
It depends what team it is. There would be a few that I'd like to maybe resculpt. Some ones to make them a little bit easier to assemble.
Okay.
Because I think we've got a lot better with the materials we use nowadays than we were back then.
Sure.
Yeah.
There are a few teams that come in lots and lots of different pieces and can be a little bit off-putting for newer wargamers.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Or gamers in general. So there would be a few that bearing in mind the 4 teams we released for second edition were all one piece.
Okay.
So, so yeah, there would be a few that I'd like to redo. But
what would be your favorite team to redo and go to? If you had to pick one of them, which would be your one you'd like to revisit the most?
Probably the Nameless or something along those lines. Because of, they still look good, but compared to the Nameless for Star Saga and Dead Zone, they're just so much nicer. So.
Okay, cool. So the Nameless that's going on the list. Oh, by the way, when we turn up and invade, Ronnie is getting a talking to. Be like, right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Going to do this.
We've decided.
Yeah, and he's going to ignore me and kick me out of the building.
Yeah, I'd love to see a conversation between you and Ronnie. It'd be completely crazy.
Yeah, exactly. When in my Baby Yoda outfit as well.
Yeah.
It must. It's just like, Ronnie, you want this, but obviously Baby Yoda doesn't talk. So it's more like.
The mind trick only works on the weak-minded, and Ronnie's not weak-minded. Completely crazy, but not weak-minded.
Yeah, but if do you reckon he's a Sith Lord then, and they'll just have to turn into a big lightsaber fight?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. Well, at least I know what I'm getting into. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so the Nameless, that's the first on the list. Spud, write this down. The Nameless.
The Nameless. Excellent.
Cool. Next question
from the community. So now we're going to go. So now we've got those out of the way. We're going to go into any news regarding the Kings of War RPG.
Red Scar are working on it. It's been the Kickstarter was run by them, so they are doing all the hard work on it. We just kind of follow along, going, "Yay, it's great." So yeah, they're currently sending over artwork and stuff like that for us to go yes or no kind of thing.
Cool.
Which is something we haven't really done before. Usually we're the ones that are submitting things to other people to approve. So it's quite nice being on the other side.
Just be like, is this okay? Like, do I say no to be funny, or do I say yes because they've done it right? And be like,
oh, you always got to like pull the leg about it. No, it's terrible. Go and redo it.
It's like his hair was orange hair. Yes.
And I think they've also been working with the guys that wrote some of the books with us to do some of the background and stuff like that, which should be pretty cool. So yeah, they're hard at work on it. I'm sure they will start putting out some updates soon for the guys that backed it on Kickstarter and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, and we should be starting some stuff with them soon for like live streams and things like that of running campaigns and stuff. There's a few guys at work that signed up for it. So
nice.
Cool.
So yeah,
that's cool. So we're going to see some MANTIC YouTube videos come out soon.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff planned. It would be quite interesting.
Coll. Yeah, when you see the shoots, you just see like little me just pop up in the background, be like, then just disappear. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be a goblin variant of Baby Yoda, so we'll just sneak up and cause chaos. Yeah. Spud, another question.
Another question, eh?
Another question.
Is there any plans for a fantasy naval game set in Pantheon?
Panafor,
obviously.
yes, of course. Well, it's a good idea. But
it's happening. Thank you, everyone.
Winning.
But yeah, it's not really something we have planned.
Okay.
Not at the moment, anyway.
So, Spud, second thing to go on the list: fantasy naval game.
Excellent.
With dragons.
Yeah.
Dragons.
When we're getting more art models.
There's nothing really planned for orcs currently.
Sorry, orc players.
That's all I can say.
Okay, so there might be, but he's held under oath, so therefore we don't know anything. So you're none the wiser.
I mean, I don't know anything anyway. It's nothing that's on the immediate radar anyway. So
basically, Ronnie has a master plan somewhere. We need to get it.
Ronnie doesn't like elves, orcs, goblins. Actually, it might be easier if I just name the things he does like. He likes dwarfs.
Okay.
So yeah, no one else gets taken.
Someone else asked about goblins and rat men, so we'll delete those.
Yeah, that's
another question I can delete.
Well, I've got that one here somewhere. It says any upcoming releases for the goblins or the rat men. All I've got is stay tuned for the open day in May. Ronnie will surely spoil something.
Oh, hashtag secret.
Yeah. Spud, we might go invade. We could do that on the open day.
So when's the open day?
So the open day is May. I haven't got a date on it yet. It's normally the first Saturday of the month.
Let's have a look. May. Okay, at the moment I've got nothing planned.
So it was on May the 4th last year, which was very cool.
Yeah. So if it's the first it's either going to be May the 1st or May the 2nd, I think, because they've moved the bank holiday in May.
Let's have a look. I'll have a look at my calendar.
Yeah.
So it's the second.
Second. Okay. So also, here's a fun fact trivia for you. Do you know they've moved the bank holiday this year?
No.
Right. So the first bank holiday you usually get in May is on the first Monday of the month.
Yeah.
It's now moved.
How did they even do that?
It's in celebration of VE Day, so it's no longer on a Monday, it's on a Friday.
Is VE Vegan Day?
No. No, it's World War II thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, VE Day.
VE? I've never heard of it.
I can't remember what exactly it stands for. I'm not sure if it's a Latin name or it's like Victory England or something stupid like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So VE. There is. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Like, the internet's probably gonna murder me for what I've just said. I don't know. I just know.
And there
VE.
goes the other 3 viewers.
Yeah. No, down to one, which is me looking at the stream myself. Yeah. So there is now another Friday bank holiday this year. So you know how you have Good Friday as a bank holiday? You now have another Friday bank holiday.
I think someone will talk about work over there because we lose it because it's in a school holiday. So boring.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
sucks.
Right. Would you?
So I do it with non-stop wargaming.
Is that? Or is that just the Good Friday, the Easter thing?
I don't know.
I feel sorry for all teachers or people that work in the education business if that's the deal. But then again, you get the entire summer off.
Yeah, we do. It's pretty sick. 7 weeks. Seven weeks. This one.
Yeah, so 8 days versus 7 weeks. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think you got the better end of the deal.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
to
non-stop
MANTIC.
wargaming. So a sexy question is Vanguard going to see released a book similar to the Clash of Kings? So like a tournament variant?
It'll. I mean,
That's it.
we've literally just released Ice and Iron,
Yeah.
which gives an update to some of the rules and things like that. But I don't think there's any plans to do anything like Clash of Kings. It might just be more sort of supplement style. Plus, we just released one, so don't be greedy, people. But there are new war bands and stuff coming. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to interject here and take it off the internet. Is because I know there's obviously loads of questions and people want to know secrets, but I'm going to interject and throw a question out to you, Elvis. What is your favorite model from the entire range that MANTIC do?
okay, this is actually a lot easier than most people would think it is.
We'll throw
my
that to the chat as well.
Yeah, I mean, what's your favorite model that we do? My favorite model that we do is the Crudger on boar. So
Yeah.
the big boss on a boar. So it's a fairly old model, but it's fantastic. I still think it's one of the best models that we do. It's so characterful, and the paint job on even on the studio model is fantastic. So yeah, that's my favorite one, and it's quite an old one.
Nice. Spurred was.
Other than that, my second one would be the Seductress from the Vanguard Abyssal Warband.
Right.
Because she's lovely. It's really, really nice model.
Cool. Is it? Have you seen any upcoming models which you think might take? You don't have to say what they are. Have you seen any models coming up which you might think take the kind of one of those off their shelves?
There are loads.
Okay,
there are some really, really nice ones coming. I think some of them have been spoiled / teased already. so
fair enough.
Yeah, there's just some of the Abyssal Dwarf stuff that Angel has been painting at the moment. They are very, very nice.
Yeah, I saw the Titan things that were coming out, the big monsters, and I was in love with those things. It's
yes.
Ooh. And the new giant is amazing.
Which one?
The one Luke did a review on, which came out probably
the normal giant.
Yeah,
it probably came out a year ago now. I was thinking about it with the way things gone.
Yeah. I mean, the standard giant by itself is absolutely gorgeous, lovely model, and then you've got the Frost Giant as well, which is even nicer. And then you've got the Shadow Hulk as well, which is like the Night Stalker's version of a giant, sort of twisted and mouths everywhere and tentacles.
I have not seen these things. You guys talk. I'm going to Google stuff and find out what these
So for me, I'm probably going to go for. I'm going to go for Undead Blaine. I know it's like an exclusive model, but like
It's
still,
still a really nice model.
yeah, that's ridiculous. I love that model. The new, I ain't seen him in real life yet, but the new Abyssal Dwarf, because I love Abyssal Dwarfs.
Yeah.
So I definitely want some of those bad boys. And it's not just my favourite, is it really? I'm screwing all through what I really like. I actually love some of the Dungeon Saga stuff from quite a while ago. I like quite a lot of the unique, different characters.
I mean, I used the orcs to do a Vanguard warband from Dungeon Saga. They're really nice models.
The Vanguard stuff as well, yeah. Oh, wow, there's two. But I was going to say giant as well. It was going to be giant and also like the golems for Abyssal Dwarfs.
Yeah, they're fantastic models.
And they're really, really nice models, and they're just really, there's so much detail in them. It just looks really good. I had like 12 of those in my list. Well, 12 models in my old Abyssal Dwarf army. When the new Abyssal Dwarfs come out, I'm probably going to do a new army of those.
Yeah.
Just to sit around. But I actually really liked, oh my god, so pretty much everything. Enforcers for Dead Zone.
Yeah, I mean, Dead Zone factions. There's some stunning models for those. I love the Forge Father stuff, like the Forge Guard and stuff like that. It's just an even more armored dwarf, if that's even possible.
Last model, and I think it would be on my top list. And I've never actually owned one. I had one, but then I gave it to my friend Dan because he had the list, and it was, cheese and bread. So the bad guys in Dead Zone, where you got in the 2-player starter set, and then you got like the giant, like everyone calls it pink. It was on the banner for the
the plague. So
yes,
it'd be a
that's
Gen 1.
it. Yeah, the big. Oh my god! To be honest, that's probably one of my favorite models.
So I'm gonna say the Frost Giant's now my favorite.
Frost Giant is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's amazing. The paint job on it is like stunning.
Yeah, the bluey purpley flesh is just unbelievable.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite. I mean, the Night Hulk thing is like something out of a nightmare.
Oh yeah. It's messed up.
But yeah, I can appreciate it as well. But that Frost Giant, man, I'm digging that. That.
Awesome. Yeah, all awesome stuff, really. Oh yeah, we'd whop a derail then, didn't we?
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
We're just fantasizing over models.
I mean, it kind of was still a question.
Yeah, and it was wargaming related, so a win-win.
I do like how Spud's turned his Pyrex jug now, so you can see how much he's actually drank.
You know what? I actually didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah, as well. That's kind of impressive. So you can fluid ounces there.
Yeah, 1 litre.
We can measure his intake.
I'm on half a pint of tea left.
Half a pint of tea left. Half a pint.
That's me not going to sleep.
Yeah.
So, on to more models. I'm MANTIC planning any model lines for the Uncharted Empires list.
Yeah, see the previous answer.
Yeah.
I'm sure that come the open day, Ronnie will spoil something.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah.
Then we have this one's totally, I don't have a clue. When will halflings leave League of Rawdia due to have-led influences on the council, and when will the Shires have their own list?
Okay, so the halflings haven't completely left, but they are only fulfilling the minimum requirement in terms of their military. There are currently plans for an all-halfling list, which is what the background is like teeing up for, which is why they kind of not left, but they're kind of not, they haven't sent their full force there. They're just kind of like fulfilling their minimum kind of like help to them.
Yeah.
So there are plans for a halfling, but
cool.
Not yet.
Cool. Fair enough. Also, as well, because the chat has told me in excessive, VE Day stands for Victory in Europe Day.
You were close.
Yeah, I was
Come
close.
off.
I was close. There is actually a question in the chat. Are MANTIC at ChillCon? Which is our little convention thing we do.
Who?
Yeah.
Yes. Sadly, it will not be me this time, though. So
Right, cancel it.
No one's
cancel
going no one's going
cancel
to
the
get
whole thing.
no one's going to get the Wizardora quote.
I know.
Hi, Steve. It's Spud. You all right, mate? Yeah, it's been an hour. MANTIC are coming to ChillCon this year, but Elvis isn't coming, so we're going to cancel it.
Yeah, the
So
entirety of ChillCon.
Elvis can come. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Just delay it by a couple of weeks. We'll be fine.
Excellent. It says yeah, and we can move it to Australia. Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Steve. See you later. Bye. Steve Oaks, everyone.
Yeah.
So yes, we will be there. You will probably get my lovely other half again, who was there for the past two to help me. And probably one of the other minions will come along.
Awesome.
I'll try and set it all up beforehand. And ow, I've got a cat jumping on me. You don't need to put your claws out.
See, I respect Elvis in a very fond way. Is the fact that I think they were doing the presentations at ChillCon for awards or something, and I was wandering around getting ready to start packing up. And for some reason, I was singing or humming the childhood TV show Wizardora, and Elvis knew what I was talking about, and I was like, "Wow, that's actually incredible that someone knows that."
So I used to. Down on the south coast, I used to be part of a club that used to play a fantasy football game.
Okay.
And one of my, I had a goblin team, and they were all named like funky things, usually nerd related. And one of them, well, three of them were called Top, Sticky, and Bottom.
Ah.
So, yeah.
I can't remember what the thing was. She had like coat hangers or something like that, or I can't remember the little creatures that used to hang around with her. I thought one of them was a coat hanger, but I can't remember.
It's possible.
Yeah,
I can't remember half of it.
Yeah,
the tune.
I mean, I'm thinking that was possibly like 30 years ago, so it's not really like taking it fully. So yeah, if anyone else knows Wizardora, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, please tell us we're not alone.
Yes, yeah.
So yes, we'll be at ChillCon.
On convention, is there a MANTIC open night at Adepticon this year?
I don't know the answer to that. If we normally do it, then yes.
Excellent. It's a yes.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure they will. So I'm pretty sure it is normally a thing that we do. And on the plus side, the reason why I'm not going to ChillCon is because I will actually be at Adepticon, which is a couple of days before ChillCon. So
okay,
well, I won't be there.
That's fair enough. I think considering Adepticon is like possibly one of the largest in the world. So
as much as I love seeing Spud, America wins.
One day we'll get there and we'll be like, yeah, come on, Adepticon, we'll take you.
Chilling Wargamers invade USA.
Yeah. There'll be all of. Yeah. Oh, Normski knows Wizardora. Sweet.
Get into passport control. We've got to fill all them forms out and everything, and we're like, so what's your reason for being here? We're taking over the country. What? Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah.
Non-stop Wargamers invaded the USA. Bring it on.
Instantly get pounced upon and chucked back out of the country.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
How far did you get?
Yeah. We didn't actually get out of the UK. They stopped us on the plane.
Yeah.
Your
baggage check in the UK.
Yeah. It wasn't even a security check. It was literally like checking in your baggage. Yep. No, you can't go here. Yeah. Amazing. Also, as well, Spud, it looks like it's not just you and me that are invading MANTIC. I think the rest of the guys in the team are looking about saying it's a road trip.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what you've started, but yeah.
we may have our merch guy, which is Goldfish of Justice, and I'm guessing Prime might be up for, who's our producer, who you hear as a disembodied voice sometimes. So yeah, maybe we'll have a team come down to invade, which would be quite fun.
Awesome. Just let us know when. If you want to come down for the open day, then come down for the open day. Or if you want to have Mantic to yourself, then let me know on a day that you can do it.
I think I want Mantic to myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could be the weekend of it.
Yeah, could do.
We could go Saturday, invade with all the peasants, and then Sunday. Oh no, it's Sunday. You'd be all shut, won't you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it is for you guys, I mean, I would be there, but no one else will. So
Yeah.
you only get my description of casting and stuff. So
Okay. Well, we'll figure something
We'll
out.
work it out. We'll work it out.
Yeah. we'll work something out where you get to see casting.
Because Spud has his school holidays off, so therefore, as long as I book a day off on a school holiday, then in theory we can invade Mantic. That'd be kind of cool. We could do like a Friday, do the late evening gaming, and then go into Saturday, and then find somewhere in Nottingham to eat breakfast. Although we'll have to find somewhere vegan because
It's all right. I'll just eat dust off the floor.
To be honest, I mean, like I moved up a couple of years ago from the South Coast, and like Nottingham has like the best selection of places for food ever. There are places that for every dietary requirement, every different type of food you can think of.
Nice.
So I'm sure we can find something.
Sweet. We do a party. That sounds like fun. Yeah. We'll see if anyone else from Mantic wants to come out.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
We'll see if we can convince Ronnie to come along.
Yeah, and I will have my Jedi lightsaber battle with him.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I just have to learn to do backflips and stuff, and then
If you get practice now, you've got like 3 months, 4 months, 5.
If you get Ronnie enough drinks, he'll start backflipping.
Yeah, if he starts backflipping, then I've got no chance.
He does tend to get involved in a lot of stuff. So if you start a lightsaber fight, he will take it to the extreme. I once heard of him body checking somebody at laser tag during a Christmas party once. So yeah, because if you get shot, your rifle stops.
Yeah.
So he was just like, "Oh, okay, I can't shoot you. I'll just body check you then."
Bang.
Yep.
Amazing. Yeah.
So, have we got any secrets? Is there like what is anything new other than Abyssal Dwarfs or anything secret from Kings of War? Because obviously Kings of War at the moment is booming.
Are you going off script? Are you trying to get me?
No, it's a genuine question from someone.
Oh, new to Kings. Oh, yes. Sorry, I've seen the question. So, anything new in general? Was anything new for Kings of War?
Nice.
Okay. So is it like Kings of War year this year then, kind of? Or first half?
Yeah. I mean, the first half's going to be Kings of War.
Okay.
Because we're still trying to get some of the stuff out. You're going to have Abyssal Dwarfs coming in the next 2 months.
Ooh. Delicious.
And I mean, this is probably, it's Kings of War related, but it is kind of a super secret spoiler that they haven't taken out of my question. So I'm presuming I can tell you. So you look out for things like Soul Flayers and Siege Breakers. Siege Breakers are the ogres with the big shields.
Oh my god, yeah.
So they have shields the size of ogres. So they're like,
cool.
twice the size of a man.
For so many years, people have used coffee stirrers from Costa.
Yeah. I mean, we've had Sonny at work. He, for his army, for the launch of 3rd edition, he used the tops of tables from Terrain Crate. Just cut the legs off of them. Just use the front of the tables. But yeah, so it was something we wanted to plan to do. So.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So good, they're getting some love.
It's kind of like basically ogres with riot shields then, effectively.
Yeah, basically it's
nice. I mean, that sounds like fun to paint.
Yeah, they're going to be cool.
Nice. So,
top secrets.
Yeah, so, I mean, Spud's got the little giggle smile on his face now. When something that's coming that he likes, it's stuck.
Hey, well, if you come down to HQ, then you can see the Abyssal Dwarfs in person.
There you go.
What?
There you go,
What?
Spud.
What?
Don't say anything.
I'd come in the next school holidays, but I'm going to Poland for a week.
Yeah. So I think that'll be Easter holidays. I think the next time you'll be free.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's April. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, this is even better. This is even better. Here's a good idea. So this year I'm getting married, and obviously my brother is sorting out a stag do for me down this side of the country, which is going to be just crazy stuff. However, we could do a Chilling Wargamers stag do up in Nottingham.
Yes.
Could do that. We could do that. And
Wow.
then anyone that watches the show that wants to come out for a kind of, well, it basically be drink. I'm not really into like the stereotypes of certain clubs you would go to on a stag do. I'm not really like, that's not my thing because I don't really, yeah. But I don't mind at all going out with people and drinking. That's cool.
And
And we
talking
could,
about wargaming for non-stop wargaming.
yeah, we could like invade MANTIC for the day, and then go for breaks, have a drink, come back in, do stuff, go for breaks, have a drink, come back in. And when I say go back in and then come back out, I'm talking like 15-minute intervals here. So, and then,
shall I give you some more spoilers?
yes.
So something we are looking at for the shop is an alcohol license. So we might not have to leave
for 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can just drink.
We could have a stag do at MANTIC. That would be mental. It'd be like, Ronnie, you know what? It's time for a lightsaber fight. We just have to find somewhere where there's no models, because otherwise we'll destroy everything.
Yeah. Maybe the car park then.
Yeah, like car park, 2 sticks, bam, 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 and then I'm gonna get smashed by Ronnie.
Yeah. My money's on Ronnie if it comes down to a fight.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I used to be a lot faster and I used to be a lot quicker, but now I'm getting old, and I basically realised I'm kind of a middle-aged small guy. So yeah, I just if he body checks me, I'm going down hard. So Spud, Elston stag do?
Yes. We'll get it officialized.
Yeah, and we could like see if Judge Gurge wants to come along, who's just showed up.
Turned up in his chat. Mr. Bacon, Chocolate Beans. That is an amazing YouTube name.
Yeah, Chocolate Beans. That's amazing. Yeah, so we could do, or, no, I'm getting excited now about other things. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Have we got any other questions from the audience, Bud?
From the community.
I think we've got a couple more that we've gone across.
You guys go. I don't know.
So on the vein of new stuff that's not Kings of War related, we have got more stuff coming for Dead Zone. Because one of the questions was, is there anything new coming for Dead Zone?
Cool.
So we've got some more stuff coming this summer. I think we did the summer campaign last year for Dead Zone. I think this year is going to be Kings of War again. But we're still going to do some releases for Dead Zone as well. And what I've got written here is Flying Mech. And that's all I've got written down. So,
that's... Yeah, Prime's here. All right.
He's excited.
Yeah. Prime's talking to us, and he's just had a little nerdgasm in our ears. So, yeah. Awesome.
We could paint a Vanguard list quite easy and play Vanguard while we're there.
Yeah, we can do all of the smaller style games. I mean, saying that Kings of War is ridiculously quick and easy to play as well. Yeah. So we can do it on a small 3x3 board quite easily. So we can do Vanguard, we can do Kings of War, we can do Dead Zone, Dreadball, or we can crack open some of the board games and do Hellboy or Walking Dead. Yeah. Or Hellboy would be great. Hellboy would be fun. I haven't actually managed to do any of the missions apart from the starter missions, so that would be a cool one to do.
Oh, this is just... I can't mention the blow.
Yeah, we could get Luke from Luke's APS to come down as well.
It's
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
He was down not so long ago, so it would be cool to hang out with him again. He was
Yeah.
great fun.
Yeah, the first time we met Luke, it was really weird because Luke sort of treated us a bit like celebrities, and we were like, "But you've got like 50,000 subscribers." And it was like, "Huh?"
Yeah, but you guys are old school wargaming celebrities.
Yeah, it's weird, that whole thing. We're the biggest smallest YouTuber channel going. So
yeah.
it's such a weird, like, all the big names know us, but no one else does. So yeah, I don't really get what's happening. So yeah, we'll get there once everyone up. But I think maybe I'm this is my new theory. We are so eclectic and we are so on point that everyone else that watches YouTubers is not on point. So everyone else that does YouTube videos that is very famous is on point. So therefore, they like the other guys that are on point, which is us. I know there's some logic there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but
Yeah, you look like your brain's melted.
Yeah, basically, all the big guys know us. They're all our buddies. No one else does. So we're part of the extra cool club, because no one else is in our club apart from nearly 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really. Sorry, Spud, did I hurt you there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Quick, let's move on to another question.
Yeah. Another. What other questions do we have? I don't know.
I'm not going to read out this question because it's got another company's horrible name in it, but it basically says, what's our strategy for Dreadball? We are going to continue to sell and promote the game. We always share third-party events and stuff like that. So we have an event page on the website. So if people have events and stuff, they just need to get in contact with us, and we put that on the website. We also share it via the Facebook groups and stuff as well. So
cool.
But we love Dreadball. I think it's one of mine and Rob's favorite games to play. That we
I've not
get told
seen
off.
Stream on Facebook for a while.
Yeah, we got told off to stop playing it so much. So we kind of had this little rivalry going, and I think people found it's a really easy game to stream, which is why we like doing it.
Yeah.
And we can do for like funky like overlays and things like that. We've got a fantastic video guy who does all of that stuff. And it looks cool, and we have a really great time playing it. But yeah, we get told to move on to other things sometimes. So, but it's not gone. It's not forgotten. We love it. So
amazing. Have we got any other questions? If not, we have a little bit of an announcement ourselves, but we'll see if you got any questions first.
Who has questions for what?
No, right.
I was seeing if we had any more questions left.
Yeah. No,
nope,
but
I think that's all of the questions that I had written down.
Okie dokie. Well, we've got a little bit of an announcement of our own. I'm actually surprised I've got so much energy right now because I feel like death.
You have really perked up. I Baby Yoda talk.
I know the force is with me right now, and I'm sure as soon as this stream ends, I'm just gonna KO and do. But yes, we have something special that happened today, don't we, Spud?
So yes. All those sponsorship deals paid off in the end. And today, after many, many years of wanting one and needing one in our lives, we have now got an official website.
Yeah!
At last, we have got a website. It came out today. We're still going through a few tweaks and stuff because it's the first ever one we've ever done.
You will get bugs and things like that for at least 6 months.
Brilliant.
I spent a year working on the new website. It's there'll constantly be tweaking and things that you need to improve on or fix. There'll be bugs that you won't even know were there until it goes live and things like that. So,
that's all to Gail Prime, our delicious non-stop fixing tech guy.
Yeah, indeed. It wouldn't.
It's lucky no one can hear him crying right now.
Yeah. It would. So, Prime is the reason why it's happened. Prime is the reason why we can stream right now, to be fair, because after Google Hangouts went away, me and Sponge and we went, what are we going to do? Prime has basically saved us, and he's actually upgraded us massively. So this whole thing is thanks to him. So although you can rarely hear him, sometimes he comes on and is profanely abusive with his language sometimes. The thing is, he does it in such a nice way that you don't spot it. But when he's laughing and giggling, loads of swear words come out. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we blame Jojo for that one. So, but yes,
and it's hilarious as well because he sounds like Elston anyway. So he could just swear and blame it on you. So
yes, yeah, he's got that semi-posh voice which I've got going on. It's a southerner thing. So unfortunately, we do. He said he went to private school. That's the difference. Oh no. Oh, sorry, he worked at a private school, so he's got no.
How south are we talking about?
What, me or Prime? I'm down in Swindon area, so Wiltshire. So
okay.
Yeah, so I'm in Bilbo Baggins country land, to be fair, and Prime is in more sort of normal land.
Okay. I moved up from the south coast, so sorry, Spud.
I wonder if people can see my screen.
I can.
If that's possible.
I can see it.
So this is the Chilling Network website. Look at that. We've even got a real big dog. Whatever you call that. Obviously, this is why
domain.
Domain. Obviously, I have my own domain. We have his own. Whatever. I'm confused. So this is the homepage, and it's going to be full of a delicious, non-stop, free content. We've got a homepage. That is this page. Non-stop content.
First bug.
Okay, so for some reason they want to. My internet's just blowing up. Yeah, I can't. Oh, here we go. So I could go and meet the team. It's got me and Elston, and Mr. Goldfish and Gail Prime.
Yeah, and we've got.
Why is that not? Why don't they work on my?
It might be your internet, mate.
It is. Friends of Chilling Wargamers is work. So we've got all those people. We are adding them one by one.
Should we see? Should we see if the MANTIC, Ronnie, will allow MANTIC to be on there as well?
Yeah, I was going to say, where the hell are we?
We can put Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can get you the logo and PNGs and stuff. It's fine.
Sweet. So MANTIC is going to be joining the roster soon as well, which is going to be awesome.
Why can't I click on that? It just hates me. Oh, and I can click on the merch store. It's just proper pimping everything.
Yeah, it's
Hang on tight. The Chilling Network official store. Look at those bad boys. Chill chat, wargame, repeat. Look at this. Wargame. And then obviously a mug. It's not big enough for me, but you know, it's good.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? No.
No.
6
t-shirts.
We'll get some more. Get some designs going.
Yeah. Can you get bigger mugs as well?
Yeah, Perspex size.
Yeah. Perspex.
So yeah, we've started getting some content on there. We've got some reviews, tutorials. We've got a first blog post up there from Mr. Brambleton. Absolutely delicious reader. Look at those. Look at this. This is this is the real deal. Look at this percentages. Obviously, non-stop mathematics. Look at it's just amazing. Like, this is just one. Just wait till who else we've got joining in on the network. We've got some real big dogs, to your small dogs, to your medium dogs coming in spicy. So we've got all this to come. So never will have to spoil who else we've got coming on, but
let's hold fire on that at the moment, just because it's one of those things. If we say they're going to do it and then they don't do it, then we just Yeah, nothing kind of happened. However, what I was thinking as well, if other people are friends or part of the Chilling Network, if they're doing videos, possibly on their own channels or whatever, if they want to throw links up, as long as they give us a shout out or a mention or something like that, just to say, hey, yeah, this part of these guys, or yeah, check these guys out, or something like that. We can throw their videos up as well. And if people want to do their own blogs and stuff like that, so you don't have to be a YouTuber, you don't have to be a blogger, you can do anything. As long as it's kind of something interesting for people to look at / read or digest in some way or another. So if you're really good at making like food and you want to send us food, like cakes, and I'm happy, I'm okay with that. Like food.
Yeah, more free cake for everybody.
Yeah. Like, do you reckon we could get who's the cake maker?
Cosmic Cakes.
Cosmic Cakes. You reckon we can get them to do like a blog? Like a article? That would be
Do
amazing.
you reckon we could get them just to get us some cakes?
Yeah, just
I can arrange that.
So that to be fair, Elvis, we might have to like get some cakes for you from them and like save them, put them aside because they're amazing.
They used to do cakes for us at some open days and stuff. They're all awesome people, and they do amazing cakes.
Mm. Yes. I think they get to. They've been at every single ChillCon, I think, for a long time.
That was the only reason I went.
And I think we've also got Madame Crepes coming back this year as well, so we're gonna have pancakes again, which would be amazing. Yeah.
The one I can't go to. Thanks.
Why can't you go to pancakes?
Well, if you save me some pancakes, that'll be fun.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought it was like some kind of allergy, but no, you're just an American. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, you stay in America. He will eat. Well, I can't, but Elston can.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you're in America, so if you want like a pile of pancakes for breakfast,
I'm sure
in
I
the
can
best
find
spot
some.
you can be. Yeah. Spud, we're actually over time, and I think my man flu is about to kick back in again, so we're gonna have to wrap things up, I think.
Yeah. Just thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight. It's been a constant of average easy of 20 viewers from start to finish. So thank you everyone for hitting that like or dislike button. Absolute legends. Thank you for our beautiful looking guest that we can't see, Mr. Elvis from the MANTIC of the games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey, look! Hi!
Oh,
Hey, there he is!
that just cost us 10k.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Worth every penny.
There we go.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. It was only because I can't hold my phone and do hobby at the same time. Otherwise, I'd have put my beautiful face all over this.
We couldn't afford it.
Yeah, that's true.
But thank you for joining us. It's been really awesome chatting.
No, it's been awesome. So.
And we shall do some sort of invasion of Mantic, possibly.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys. I used to watch you guys on YouTube, so it's like meeting my old school heroes. So.
Wow! I thought no one watched us.
I remember watching you guys going to one of the Mantic Open days when they first moved into where we currently are.
Wow, old school videos.
Yeah.
That was with Andy Ransom and everything.
Yeah.
2D6, otherwise known as.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that was a long time ago. Now I feel old.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. Well, again, awesome, dude. Hopefully we'll catch up soon, in person soon.
Yes.
And if we don't beforehand, enjoy America, because
thank you very much.
That's going to be a blast.
Yeah, it's just my first time ever going overseas as well. So.
Oh, okay. Enjoy the plane takeoff, because that's scary,
I'm petrified. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and the turbulence, that's always fun.
Yeah, but
I don't think you're going to help him saying things like this.
No,
I mean, like me in a small room with a load of people. Yeah, it's never going to go well.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll be fine, mate. Yeah, it's America. They look after everyone over there. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming on. Thank you for everyone.
No worries. Still, thanks for having me.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have you on again later on in the year. I think we want to try and get more of our guests back on again, because we've hit recycle point now, because we've gone over a year, so we can have all our other guests back on again.
Yeah, I mean, hit like 6 months down the line, and then I'll probably be able to tell you some other stuff.
Yeah, we could do that, like a 6-monthly report from MANTIC about new
Yeah,
things. We could do that. And I can see if I can win that fight with Ronnie.
it's true.
Yeah.
And also, thank you to everyone in the chat for coming along and joining us for this crazy thing. We've actually run over by about a quarter of an hour this week.
Yeah.
Smashed. Yeah. Breaking all the rules.
And I'm going to allow my man flu to take me back over. So I'm going to hand over to the wonderful Spud to say goodbye to everyone.
So thank you to Mr. Elvis. Thank you for all your delicious people. Thank you to Gail Prime for creating masterpieces. Thank you for Mr. Elstonation for being man-flued up and tuning in today. And just thank you, just everyone, for your ongoing support, and look forward to more awesomeness in the future. Tomorrow I'm off to go see Slipknot, so I'll see you all next week when we've got Lion Tower miniatures on. Love you all. Stay safe, and don't forget to eat seatbelts. Peace out, people. Bye.
Bye.